Alright, let's go. So we can crack open these crates here, get some potions, Marco shards. Alright, got these. So this time we're on our own because Barrett has left the party, remember? So.
Nothing to it.
Wow, look at the destruction of this place. It's crazy. Leaking pipes of Marco as well. There's Barrett up there. Oh. There's also Jesse over there. Oh.
You okay?
Do I look okay? Help a girl out, would you? My hero.
Hey! We'll link up over there! Look after Jesse!
Come this way. This route should lead us straight to Barrett. Probably.
Yeah, this the timer is very generous. It even stopped during the cutscene there. So again, this 20 minutes timer, no rush, no panic. It's all good. Some crates to open.
Come on.
Oops. There's a Moogle medal. I've got our first medal. I don't know if you can actually check what it says here. It's a key item. It just says a medal with a Moogle on it, a popular item among collectors. So pretty cool item. But we'll go into the medal a bit later on.
Don't look back. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Some more potions. Again, I probably could heal at this point. I may need to heal before leaving the reactor here, but... What's my health at? I mean, I could do. I'll use one potion. Play it safe.
We're running out of time.
Shut up and climb. You're not helping.
Sorry, it keeps me focused. I'll freak out if I don't
There's
talk.
Barrett.
Have it your way.
My man Barrett. Love Barrett.
Barrett!
I've got you covered! Find us a way out of here!
But then...
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got Soldier Boy with me.
X, Soldier Boy.
They're here! Take them down! We don't have time for this shit! The clock's ticking!
Cool it. 5 seconds is all we need.
You can go over there. You're going to kill the mono drive. You're going to do focus shot on that security officer. Finish him off. Let's go.
Gotta get the hell out of here ASAP.
Oh boy, one of these again. So these are called, yeah, custom sweepers, or in this game, sweepers. So, I'm gonna still build up that stagger gauge like we did earlier. So again, for focus thrust, press triangle with Barrett for my charge, sorry, or overcharge. Press my focus shot.
Oh, you in trouble now.
And now we're building up the stagger gauge even more.
Got this.
Take it over.
Now we're staggered. We'll do braver.
Let's kick it up a notch.
Another braver. And he's dead. Nice. So on the way in we didn't have them, but on the way out we actually have some crates here we can crack open. So if you're into these crates and you need MP or potions and things, feel free to crack them open. Again, that chest, we got it earlier, but if you didn't get it, here's your last chance. We've got some more mono drives to kill here.
I got this.
And there are going to be some enemies that come up really soon, and they're called shock troopers. A lot of people have a lot of trouble with these. I'll give you a little bit of some advanced tips with trying to deal with them in just a minute. I normally don't try to spoil what's coming up, but I thought I'd give a heads up and speak about it now while I can. I think it's on the next floor up. So you want to go into like R1 and triangle for Punisher mode again for Cloud, and Cloud should be able to stagger them pretty quickly. Again, cracking open these, as I keep calling them, chests, but boxes. Here they are. Here's a shock trooper. So if you try to hit them, you can see like Barrett's firing and they're just dodging constantly. So there we go. Focus thrust on one. Stagger it. Now braver it. Dead. So those can be really tricky.
It's never in doubt.
And it won't be the last one we come against. Again, our health is okay. Got another shock trooper. 2 of them this time. Again, gotta be really quick with the Punisher mode there. When they jump in the air like that, you can probably try and get a stagger off.
I see you.
So, what you could do with Barrett is you could actually try and finish them off. Excuse me. Lock a shot on the Sentry Ray. Again, I'm pressing triangle and R1 for Punisher mode. Before you know it, you staggered him and you can braver it. So those can be really tricky. I definitely recommend you know, trying to practice with your you know, Punisher mode, defensive Punisher mode. I'm not actually sure if it's called Punisher mode or if it's called they use earlier. I forgot the term they used earlier now, but well, that's what I press. I press R1 then triangle. It works really well in this game, even against other bosses, so you'll see me use it a lot in this game.
Sir. Come on!
I don't think there's anything for me to crack open here, any chests or anything. No, it doesn't look like it. We just need to get out of here. Oh, this place is going down. Oh no, Jesse!
Can you walk?
If I couldn't, believe me, you'd be the first to know.
I'll take that as a yes.
Okay, that was pretty cool. All right, come on.
Looks like we made it. And with nothing but a few scratches to show. Think you might have overdone it?
I followed the instructions to the letter. Maybe it triggered a reaction with the Mako?
Well, let's hope the city's still in one piece.
But the planet's what matters, right? I mean, this must have helped some.
After all that, it had better have. Anyway, let's get going. We in Sector 8?
That'd be just down there.
All right then, lead the way.
You got it. Huh. Watch out for live wires. They're everywhere.
Ugh. The air in here reeks. Can't wait to get out in the open.
Probably not going to talk too much during this section because there's been a lot of audio here.
Man, what is that? I've never smelled anything so foul. Oh, it's me. Gotta do something about that. And soon.
I felt that one in my guts.
They just keep on coming.
We need to get out of this place.
Was it the Mako density? The primary explosive? The blasting agent?
Hey, we can figure that out later.
I'm running on empty here.
You can refuel at the base.
Next time I'll have to bring a little pick-me-up.
So there is a small chest here if you want to pick it up.
How far do we have to go?
Not far.
A couple of potions. Again, I'll be quiet here while there's some dialogue going on, just for a minute.
That's about as good a place as any.
Stand back then. I'll set the bomb.
Can't wait to see you, Marlene.
Can't wait to take a hot shower.
She's good to go. Fire in the hole!
You sure told those doors.
Let that be a lesson to anything that gets in my way.
Attention all citizens. Attention all citizens. This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. Unidentified intruders have detonated a bomb inside Mako Reactor 1. Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing fire. In response, a disaster warning has been issued in Sectors 1 and 8. Structures in the area are at high risk of collapse, rendering the entire sector hazardous. Therefore, all residents of Sector 8...
No way.
This couldn't have been us, could it?
But what if it was?
What's done is done.
Merc's right. It ain't pretty, but we can't stop now. This was just the first reactor, and the planet won't be safe till we get the rest.
Yeah. We always knew this was gonna get messy.
And this is only the beginning.
Y'all gotta look at the bigger picture here. Nothing worth fighting for was ever won without sacrifice. Though you may not be crying out, I know you're in pain, just like the planet. But it's okay, cause I'm here for you, to help take the load off your shoulders. Your fears, your worries, your concerns, and yes, your fees. Whatever your problem, I got you.
So, what's our next move, boss?
That's easy enough. We get our asses home.
So there we have it. We've now beat and done our first reactor. Excuse me. And was quite a powerful speech from Barrett there. You can kind of see just how much the other Avalanche leaders, the Avalanche members look up to Barrett as a leader. And also there was something that Big said during the sort of climb through this bit that we went through earlier that kind of made me question him somewhat. He, like, you know, they were questioning, like, obviously this massive explosion that had taken place, but Biggs was like, you know, people died, but, you know, it's, you know, the planet is for the planet though, right? You know, that's the main thing though, right? I was like, well, yes, it's the main thing, but also there's been casualties involved as well, so obviously he's saying that, you know, some sacrifices have to be made for the sake of the planet. And you could argue that it's not Barrett's, you know, place to say who's the ones that should be sacrificed. So yeah, it's a pretty powerful speech that he had there. Also, I've spoken about this on my stream a few times before, but when you look at like the Shinra Corporation itself, you can kind of just, in a way, if you think of it as a pollution, you can like put that down to like, you know, pollution factories or cigarette companies, tobacco factories, for example, where they're, in a sense, they are killing the planet because they are actually, you know, polluting the planet and killing people. So in some way, you can kind of like relate to, that to the Shinra, if you like. Obviously, Shinra are way more evil than tobacco factories, but it's just kind of funny when you put it into that kind of perspective. So. But anyway, we're going to move on.
We'll split up and shoot for the last train home. Regroup in the freight car. Got it?
Later then.
Hey, I'd like my money now.
You can have it once we're back at base.
Man, this music. And for here, we actually start to see, which we don't get to really see in the original Final Fantasy VII, you don't actually get to see the kind of destruction that the reactor had on the Midgar itself. You know, we just blew it up and left, and that was it. And sure, like if you go around talking to the NPCs, you can hear like the, you know, the devastation that it had and stuff. But now you can actually see the devastation it's done alone just on Sector 8, which is where we are right now. And also something that's never been shown properly in Final Fantasy VII was how Shinra actually set us up for this. So as you can see, like Shinra set off the bigger explosion, but obviously Jessie's now questioning, you know, whether it was a blasting agent or something she did wrong. So she is unfortunately questioning her own, you know, design of the bomb and work there. And we know that you know, the explosion would have worked perfectly fine if Shinra didn't add to the blast, but I believe Shinra are doing it in a way to kind of frame Avalanche to be even worse than we actually are. Because yes, we are an anti-terrorist group, but he's making it seem a lot worse than that by, you know, obviously punishing a lot more people. And who knows what the explosion would have originally been like. Maybe it wouldn't have been as devastating as this, but yeah, obviously Shinra's added to that explosion, as you saw with what happened to Garth, you know, this Sentinel? Scorpion Sentinel, I think it was called. So, yeah, it's something that's never been discussed. And whether it was meant to be that way in the original Final Fantasy VII, where Avalanche were meant to be framed to be doing a worse explosion than they actually were meant to be doing, or FF7 Remake have kind of gone in a slightly different approach. I mean, it's still the same outcome, as you can see, but yeah, I'm not sure on that one. And when I said about the dialogue on the left-hand side of the screen, you'll see that in just a few minutes.
Yoo-hoo. I don't need to tell you what this is, right?
Of course not. It's healing materia.
You can have it for saving my life.
Just doing my job. Nothing more.
Yeah. Fact is, I'm lucky you were there.
Survival can be a matter of luck or skill. And you can't rely on luck.
Words to live by.
Yeah, well, thanks.
You do know how to use it, right?
You do know what I was, right?
It's a very cocky answer from Cloud, but I do like that line. You do know what it was, right? Because I think Cloud's kind of thinking that he's feeling a bit patronized there, because obviously she's like, do you know how to use materia? So I actually know how to use materia here. I could read through it, but I know how to use it, so I'm going to skip the tutorial for my sake. And if there's something I'm not sure of or something, then fair enough, but I think I know how to do it, so... So we can actually go to Cloud here, go to his weapon, press triangle here, and we're on his materia here, and we can obviously give him the healing materia. So he's now got fire and healing, which is kind of nice. We haven't got anything else we can do here yet, so... also, you can kind of go to battle settings, and you can, you can do shortcuts for your abilities and stuff. This is some people that do as pro players. I don't typically use this, but it could be really useful for you if you ever want to do that. As you can see, we've got a limit break, cross slash. I always find it kind of unique or funny that Braver was not actually a limit break in this game, but an ability that you'd normally use, which is completely fine. I just suppose I'm surprised they never took it in that direction where Braver was an actual limit break, but it's fine. I'm okay with it. So yeah, it uses 4 MP. Yeah, cool. Alright, let's go.
Okay, I was only trying to help. Oh, before I forget, here's a little something extra for being so brave. That really was the ride of a lifetime. Well, see you on the train.
So we've got 2 high potions. Okay, nice. So again, I'm not entirely sure if it's a better reward for getting the 20 minutes or 30 minutes. I think you're rewarded either way, but it's still nice to know.
You don't think this was brutal?
Yeah, let's open this chest here, look. So yeah, you're going to see a lot of that, by the way. So a lot of the dialogue is going to be on the left-hand side of the screen. If I go back over, maybe it'll speak some more.
Our train's still running.
What do we do now?
Then we take the train to your sister.
So again, like if you want to turn this off your screen, again, just a reminder again, you just go to System, Options, Gameplay, Chat Log, and just hide it. I might do this much later on because it does get a bit intrusive later, but if you want to read it on the screen, it's probably not the worst thing. And for this playthrough, I suppose if I'm talking, in case you're missing, if I'm talking over something by accident, I suppose you guys can read it. So, but yeah, something you can do.
I know it's scary. We'll be okay.
There'll be nothing left but ash.
Also, I wanted to quickly just talk about how Wutai is going to be mentioned a lot more in this game, and that is going to be a prevalent part of the story in Final Fantasy VII Remake, way more than it was ever actually mentioned in the original. And I believe in the original it was mentioned, but very subtly. But they didn't really dive into that too much. But yeah, if you walk around here, you can get a bit of backstory from them all.
I can't take this.
Bit of world building.
Everything I had.
What kind of asshole would do this?
Normal road got blocked.
So we can see Jessie above my sword here, above Cloud's hair. There's going to be a funny scene in a minute coming up where you can actually ignore her or not. And it doesn't matter what you do, it's just funny if you ignore her, but I won't ignore her because she'll be shouting for me. Here she is.
Cloud, up here! Look up! I said look up! Careful up here. This could collapse at any moment. If you want up, you'll have to use those stairs.
So I find this kind of funny about this bit of the game here, because if you you can actually talk to this guy. Like if you just sit here, he just speaks on his own, but you can actually talk to this guy here, and this guy will just give you a sense of direction.
Stairs are right there if you want to try crossing the road.
So it's just a bit of a newbie friendly way of showing you where to go. There'll be another instance of this later on as well. Do be sure to pick up the grenades. I think the grenades in here. Yep, 3 grenades. These grenades will come in handy shortly, so be sure to pick them up if you are, you know, following me as some form of guide. Wait,
What?
did that crush someone? I'm not sure I missed that or not, but...
Look at all this debris.
I mean, you're getting a really good idea of what the, you know, the damage done was. I mean, you're getting a really good picture here, aren't you? Look at the lighting in this game, though. I know we're playing on PS5, but PS4, it still looks just as good. So if you think back to like the opening of the game, you can kind of see that that up there is that, well, this actually in front of me here is the station. As Cloud just said, the station's intact. So, and you can see Barrett, Big Swedge and Jesse all running straight down there, but over Cloud's hairline there. Then run around the corner if you look really far into the distance. So we're gonna catch up with them.
He couldn't be. But then...
So a very interesting set of events here. So Sephiroth appearing this early in the game, and not just like, you know, some sort of flashback or, you know, in Cloud's mind, but in person. You can see here, we've got Sephiroth literally on our screen. If you look around this corner here, look, there he is.
The hell?
There he is, the man himself.
Wait. You're not real. You're dead.
I am.
I killed you with my own...
Oh, you need not remind me. It was the crowning moment of our time together. But that was then, and this is now. I have a favor to ask. Our beloved planet is dying. Slowly. Silently. Painfully. Can you bear to see the planet suffer? Cloud. Were the planet to die, so many things would be lost. Your hometown, burned so bright. The sound of her voice, pleading for me to spare you. The shiver of her flesh yielding to cold steel. That which binds us together would be no more, and I would be loath to live in such a world, which is why I must ask you this one favor. Don't worry, it's a simple thing. Run, Cloud. Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
You bastard!
Good, Cloud. Very good. Hold on to that hatred.
I'm seeing things. Fumes from all the Mako, maybe. All right. You got this.